And that's one of the biggest differences I see between champions, people who make a lot of money, people who are very successful, people who work their way up the corporate ladder, who create executive positions and make lots of money, people who create amazing companies, people who are amazing athletes. That's the biggest difference I see between them and everybody else. They don't fucking hang on to celebrations. They don't let small victories carry them. They don't fall under the delusional mentality that small victories will carry them, because they won't. And if you want to be the guy who's caught up on what they did 20 years ago in the homecoming football game and live your whole life drinking a fucking beer sitting on your cooler in your fucking driveway, that's fine. This shit here, this podcast here, this movement here is not for fucking you. There is a company out there that's trying to take what you built. There are people out there trying to take your fucking job. That's reality. We don't live in a situation or a society or an economy that allows for you to celebrate and be happy and think you're the greatest. If you're not working to get better on a daily basis, if you're not pursuing the fulfillment of your own true potential, you are losing. There is no maintaining. You can't stay where you are. You're either getting better or you're getting fucking passed by people who are. That's the reality of life. That's the reality of business. That's the reality of entrepreneurship. Every time you kick back and you think you're the greatest and you think you're the shit and you think you're the best at what you do, there is somebody that's 1 inch behind you that gets better than you. That's the championship mentality. Your goal should be to become so fucking successful that when you think about all these little insecurities you have that were caused by all your so-called friends and your old girlfriends who told you you're wasting your time, you're going to be a loser, you're not going to be shit, you should get a real fucking job. Your goal should be, when you walk into a room now, that they look at the fucking floor. They won't even look at you because they're so embarrassed about what they told you. That's the goal. That's the plan. That's what you should be focusing on, not on what they say now, but what they're going to be saying 10 years from now. Average people look at conflict as a negative thing. They dwell on it. They get angry about it. They get frustrated about it. They do everything they can to avoid it. In fact, they spend so much energy trying to avoid conflict that they don't have energy left to do the things that are positive. Successful people, people who are great, people who they make movies about, people who they write books about, look at conflict differently. They see conflict as an opportunity. They see conflict as the way that they are going to become great. They understand that conflict is going to produce the lessons, which are then going to produce the skills that you need to succeed.